Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home in Livingston, Montana. Okay, today's date is March 17th of 2020, St. Patty's Day. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm responding to a snail mail letter that I got here a few days ago. Generally, I don't like people going to all the trouble writing me snail mail letters because it makes me feel obligated to do a short video or whatever have you, try to answer their questions because I'm not big on snail mail. What I think I'm going to do is make my email visible on my channel, my email address where people can write to me, etc., etc., and please be nice if you do. But my email address is JJ, 2 J's, UMBB, 2 B's, OW, JJUMBBOW at gmail.com. That's how you can get a hold of me, okay? But I just thought I'd answer this letter with a video. So, for you regular followers of my channel, if you get bored, I'm sorry. But this does come from a doctor. His name is Chris out of Santa Ana, California. Okay, let me get into this. Dear Mr. Bourne, I'm a new fan of yours. I recently discovered your YouTube channel by accident, and I enjoy your point of view on politicians. Parentheses, I agree with your recent video about Trump, and I'm still voting for Trump 2020 because I still don't like the alternative on the other side. I'm a former Democrat here. I got news for you, Dr. Chris. I don't like none of these buzzards. They all lie, blow their own horns, and spend the taxpayers' money. That's what politicians do, and make wars. Okay, anyway, I agree with you about politicians. This is not a political letter, so I'll leave it at that. Good, I'm glad. I don't want to talk about politics this morning anyway. Your short videos on the beautiful scenery from your home in Livingston, Montana, where you reside, are a joy to watch. Thank you. That's one of the premises, one of the ideas behind my channel here, Doc, okay? I am a blank doctor from Los Angeles, California, and I am seriously considering relocating to the beautiful state of Montana with my wife and son. The only thing that's stopping you there, Doc, is your stinking socks and fear. Okay, I'm just joking, you know. Get motivated, Doc. That's what I've got to say if you're going to move to Montana. All right, I also enjoy your videos on the musical instruments that you own. I don't own that many. I own a lot of Native American flutes. In fact, I've got 1, 2, 3. They're on the wall and back of me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 Native American flutes and 2 4-string basses. One's an Epiphone, and the other one's a Reverend Thunder Gun. Okay, won't get into that. All right, let's see. Your bass guitars and the Native American flutes are a joy to learn about. I'm not too much of a gun person, but that's all right. I get it. It's Montana. If you lived up here among the grizzly bears and go humping up in these hills like I do there, Dr. Chris, you'd be thinking about firearms too. These grizzly bears will tear you apart. I mean, bone by bone, they'll rip and shred you. These are big, powerful animals. Whatever here. My channel's pumped full of all this kind of information. My son and I play rock and roll music. I play guitar. He is 7 years old and plays drums. Good for him there, Dr. Chris. You know, all we need is the bass player. Perhaps we can all jam one day. I'm going to sit out of that invitation there, Doc, because I play music by myself, for myself. I don't entertain with music. I do a lot of improv. There's a lot of prescribed music out there that I don't know. You know what I mean? I make up my own music. I do the improv thing. Okay, let me just let it ride at that. All right, let's see. At any rate, I was wondering how the medical care is in Montana. It's not too good. Get up here, Doc. We need you. We need all the doctors and nurses that we can get in the state of Montana. Montana is the 4th biggest state in the union. Do I got three fingers up there? The fourth biggest state in the union? Yeah, we got less than 1 million people here. A lot of medical professionals bypass Montana, don't come up here because the money's really not here, etc., etc. So we are really hurting for good doctors and nurses. That ain't no kidding. Take it from a native that was born in this state 68 years ago. That'd be me. Okay. Are you familiar with Missoula, Montana? Yes, I am very familiar with Missoula, Montana. I grew up 60 miles north of Missoula at a place called the Mission Valley, up around Ronan, Montana, Polson, Montana. Just Google it. US 93. Anyway, I had an aunt and uncle and 3 first cousins that lived in Missoula, Montana for years and years. And we used to come down out of the Mission Valley, go to Missoula to visit them. I had kin down there. I know Missoula quite well. Missoula actually is an old logging town. At one time, they had 19 sawmills going there. But now it's a way more modern of a city, okay? But I remember it back from the old days. Okay. It seems to be a bigger city and perhaps might be more suiting for me and your family. Yes. I would say so, but don't count out places like Livingston, Montana, Doc. There might be a place here for you, and I know what your specialty is. I'm just not saying, but hey, you might want to look at Bozeman, Montana. Bozeman is really hopping over there with real estate businesses and all kinds of stuff. So, hey, and Billings is somewhere you might want to look at. Great Falls is another place you might want to look at, but the Great Falls is kind of windy, I don't know. Out of everything we've talked about, Missoula is a real nice place to live, and so is Kalispell. That's where I was born. So, you got some choices here, Doc. All right. Let's see. However, Livingston appears to be beautiful as well. There's some nice country around these Absarokas and the Yellowstone River. Trust me, you ought to see the view right out my window right here. I've got what real estate agents would call a multi-million-dollar view or whatever have you. Even though I live in a very modest house, and mountains can't feed you, by the way. Anyway. Let's see, where is the closest medical care in Livingston? Okay, they built a brand new hospital here, Doc, about 6 years or so ago. It's called the Livingston Healthcare. It's only a 25, 30 bed facility. It's a 25 bed facility. It's fully staffed though. It's brand new. I think it costs somebody, whoever the stockholders are, I think that's a $15 million hospital that sits out east of town. So, and then we've got urgent care here and like that. It's not like, we've only got 8,000 people that live in Livingston. This is a very small city, but, we've got medical care here. But if something really serious comes up, like you take like this last fall, I had to have surgery for achalasia. And Doc, that is a very sophisticated, complicated surgery of the esophagus, the lower valve in your esophagus. I had to have that done by a specialist in Billings, Montana. So, hey, anyway, let me get on here. I enjoy playing rock and roll. As a matter of fact, my son and I are in a band together. Good for you, Doc. The family that plays together stays together. Okay, he is pretty good drummer, I'd have to say. Yeah, good 7 years old, far out, Are there places for bands to display their talent to the locals and the local clubs? Yeah, we got a few bars around here, Doc. Like, I think the Murray Hotel and a few of them, they have like improv night some of the locals get together and jam and everything, but I couldn't tell you because I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm a loner when it comes to me and my music, except for what I publish on the internet, which is nothing really. Okay. As far as musical taste, what is your favorite genre of music? If you have a favorite. I can tell you right now there, Doc. Dr. Chris, look at me. I'm probably the only 68-year-old punk rocker that you know. My taste in music is way off from what you're probably, and I'm not going to sit here and name off bands, or we're going to be here all day. But I am one of these kind of guys that's into the new age music. Alternative is the word I'm looking for. Alternative music, punk rock to a certain degree. But there's a whole bunch of genres of music that I hate, like death metal, any of that kind of noise like that. Rap music, I don't like it, and all that. I'm really into innovative type music, improv, the new stuff. You know, however you want to look, whatever you want to. I am all about making your own music. Why is a musician, I'm actually a musician wannabe. Why do I want to sit here and learn how to play Stairway to Heaven, for example? How many times, Doc, has Stairway to Heaven been played besides 950 billion times? I want new. I want innovative. I want inspirational, individualistic type of stuff, and that's what I do. I see what the world is doing, and I turn around and I go the other way. It's as simple as that, my man. It's as simple as that. Okay. I personally listen to all styles of music, from rock and roll to country to jazz to you name it. Not specifically in my case. Like I say, I'm about a half real old punk rocker, if you will, and alternative music, you know. Anyway, who is your favorite band, past or present? I can't answer that question, Doc. I really can't. Because there's a lot of groups I just don't put one over the other. But, you know, so I really don't want to get into the name of the bands, or I like to keep these videos short. I'm going to be here all day if I start going, well, I like this band, forget that. Okay. And what style of music do you play? I play my own style. I make up stuff. I make up my own chords, my own riffs, and all that kind of stuff. I really do. And same with my flute playing. Okay. Are you in a band? No. Never been in a band in my entire life, and I've never had a music lesson in my entire life. I'm totally self-taught. Do you jam with other musicians? No, but I've been around some guys, helped set up some equipment. Actually was kind of a roadie kind of a guy there a few times in my day, okay? Anyway, I hope you find this letter of interest. I enjoy your channel and look forward to future videos. Well, I hope you enjoy this one because it took time out to make it. Hope I'm answering your questions there, Dr. Chris. You know what I'm talking about. You, my man. If you do happen to feel the desire to answer my letter, this is what this is, it would be much appreciated. If not, that's totally fine. I will see you on down the trail. Adios, amigos. Sincerely, Chris, MD. Thank you very much, Chris, MD. I'm going to shut this video off right now, review it real quick, see if I answered all your questions, and upload it to YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for visiting me, my home in Livingston, Montana here. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves. We shall see you on down the trail, and adios, my friends.